everyone, I'm Lisa and welcome to my kitchen. This morning I thought we would make some pumpkin bars so we have a little snack or dessert after dinner. So let's get started. Okay, we start by putting all the ingredients in a bowl. We're going to start with 2 cups of flour. Next we need 2 cups of sugar. Let me grab my sugar. Okay, next is 2 teaspoons of baking powder. One teaspoon of baking soda. One teaspoon of cinnamon. One teaspoon of nutmeg. Half a teaspoon of ground cloves. Half a teaspoon of salt. 1 cup of oil. I'm just using vegetable oil. 1 can of pumpkin. Make sure it's pumpkin, not pumpkin pie mix. Okay, and then 4 eggs. Okay, we blend it on low speed until everything is mixed together. Okay, I've got everything blended together. Now I'm going to beat it on 2 minutes. Okay, I've beaten it on high for 2 minutes. Let me push that over to the side. Here's the pan that we are going to bake it in. I need to spray it down. Okay, we're gonna pour the batter into the pan. Make sure you scrape the bowl real good to get all the batter out. I don't like wasting any of the batter. Get it in the pan. Okay, smooth it out into the pan. Get it all the way out. I like to tap it just a few times to make sure everything gets down into it. Okay, we're going to put it into the oven, which has already been preheated to 350 degrees. Okay, it's going to bake for about 25 to 30 minutes. We'll be back then so we can check on it. Okay, while the pumpkin bars are cooking, I'm going to marinate some steak for dinner, and I thought I'd bring you along for this. So let's get started. Okay, I have a 1-gallon storage bag, and I already have a tablespoon of minced garlic in it. To that, I'm going to add 1/4 cup of olive oil. Okay, 1/4 cup of olive oil. 1/4 cup of balsamic vinegar. 1/4 cup of soy sauce. And 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. Is it Worcestershire? I don't know how to say it. I just do the best I can. So I need 2 tablespoons of that. And then I'm going to add some pepper to it. Probably about 1 teaspoon. Says you can add salt, but I feel like there's enough salt with the Worcestershire sauce and the soy sauce. So let's go ahead and mix this up. So let's add our steak. Let me move this and I need to wash my hands. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's take the bag off the bag holder. Seal the bag. Air out of it. And then I'm just going to move the steak around to get them in the sauce. Okay, I'm going to put these on a plate just in case it decides to leak in my refrigerator. Okay, there it is. My steak is all marinated. Okay, I'm going to put the steak in the refrigerator and then I'm going to let it marinate for the next 4 hours. The pumpkin bars are still cooking. It looks like I got about 9 more minutes on those. So we'll be back when that 9 minutes is over. Okay, it's been 25 minutes, so let's pull them out of the oven and give them a check. I just do the toothpick checks. Stick it in the middle, pull it out. Came out clean, nice and clean, no raw, so they're done. Let me turn off the oven. Okay, we're gonna let them sit here and cool down. This will take a couple of hours. And then we will be back after they cool down so we can put frosting on them. Okay, it's future me. Just to let you know that when I was showing how I was frosting the cooled pumpkin bars, I had the TV on in the background, so I can't show that. All I used this time was just a can of white frosting. You can make your own frosting, and I simply frosting the pumpkin bars. They did turn out really, really delicious, and everybody enjoyed them. Okay, now we'll get back to the video. Okay, we're back, and it's time to start dinner. We're gonna start with roasted potatoes. Okay, I have a bunch of small red potatoes that I'm just going to cube up. I already washed these really good. Okay, that should be enough potatoes for us. I left the skins on them. I'm going to put them on my baking sheet lined with parchment paper. Okay, I'm going to pour some avocado oil on them. And then we're going to put some salt and pepper. Here's the salt. And then pepper. And then I'm also going to add rosemary to them. Mix it up real good. Make sure the avocado oil gets all over the potatoes so there's no sticking. Let me wash my hands. I'll be right back. Okay, they're ready for the oven. I'm going to put them in the oven. The oven is preheated at 400. I'll cook them for about 15 to 20 minutes. Go in there, mix them up, flip them over, and cook them for another 15 to 20 minutes until they are tender and have just a little bit of a crisp on the outside. All right, well, I got the oven good and hot. I thought we might as well have baked beans. I'm only making 1 can, so this is a small helping of it. I already have some onion and some pepper in my pan. Then I'm going to add 1 can of drained pork and beans. A squirt of ketchup. A very small squirt of mustard. So, again, another squirt of barbecue sauce. And then about a tablespoon of brown sugar. Mix it all up. Okay, I do not have bacon, but I do have bacon grease, and you've got to have some kind of bacon flavor in them. So I'm just going to put a very small thing of bacon grease in right on the middle, and then we're ready to go into the oven. Okay, back to the steak. I'm going to go ahead and take it out of the marinade. Ooh, they do smell good. Okay, there is the steak ready to go on the grill. Let me wash my hands and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm gonna take my steak out and cook it on the grill. Should take about 10 minutes per side. I'm gonna cook it over a medium grill. I do cook on the propane grill. And then by the time these get done, hopefully the potatoes and the beans will be almost done too. I'll bring you back when dinner's finished. Okay, dinner's done. I've got the baked beans, the steak, and the potatoes. Let me dish my plate up and then I'll be back with you so we can taste it. Okay, I've got it done. There's my plate. Let's give it a try. Let's start with the baked beans. Baked beans are cooked just right. I really love baked beans. So, and now the potatoes. Potatoes are done to perfection, and then a piece of steak. Ooh, that steak is good. I really like that marinade on it. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please like and subscribe if you did. We'll see you next time, everyone. Bye.